Hey guys, I just thought I'd come on here today and let you all know that our sister Dodie Shannon, she is so sweet, and I know that she's been a sub on my channel for like at least 4 years, basically since the beginning, and even before then, I remember seeing her comment on so many Christian channels that I would watch too before I started mine, and she's just such a blessing amongst the brethren, guys. I mean, she's just, even though that she has a lot of pain that she deals with and a lot of health issues herself, she's such a prayer warrior. And she's always the first one to reach out to somebody for, to give them help or to pray for them. And really, right now she's having such a large problem with pain and keeping her pain under control. She's got, her teeth are really bothering her, and the doctor may have to pull those and that are bothering her. But she's had trouble getting into an appointment because I don't know how much you guys know about it. You may even be from Canada, but I know that their system works different from ours, and goodness knows that ours isn't perfect. And I've been going through a lot of that myself, but thank goodness that the Lord sent the right people to me that helped heal me. But guys, we need to pray for Dodie, and I think that it's important that we don't forget, like what we're here for, like once we are in the body of Christ, and that we help each other and uplift each other and encourage and exhort each other, and these kind of things. I mean, it doesn't always have to be something that is a negative thing, or I know that there's a time and a place for that. It's just like, what Proverbs says, that there's a time and purpose for everything under heaven, and there is a time for, I suppose uh, to, but haven't we seen enough of that lately, guys? Haven't we seen a whole bunch? But I suppose that there are times that debate is necessary and can be really good. And what does it say in the Bible? The Lord will work out all these things for the good for those who are called according to His purpose. And so, if we have the testimony of Jesus Christ, and we're saved by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony, then let us hope then and pray also that these things will come to pass, that will be stronger because of it, even though it may not look like that right now. And but if you guys would pray for Dodie today, just take a few moments to pray for our sister. She's in a lot of pain, and I know that she would be the first one to pray for you guys, and has been many times. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for all the prayers for me, and even little Hannah. And prayers for little Hannah, as she still has that limp really bad. But she I know that the Lord will heal her. Guys, for those of you all who don't know, she was used as a bait dog, and that's how we yeah, the limp has gotten somewhat better, but it's still present. I can still tell that it's there. It's just that it's not as bad as it was, right, little Hannah? Oh, oh, little tired Hannah. But anyway, with little Hannah, she was used as a bait dog when she was only 3 or 4 months old. They threw her in a pit with the larger dogs, and they almost killed the little thing. And when we got her, she was nothing but skin and bones. She was like 19 pounds, which she should have weighed about 40, but instead she weighed right at 20. So she was half the weight she needed to be. And apparently the people that had owned her didn't care whether the little thing lived or died. And Hannah's so healthy now. Look at her, guys, how beautiful. You would never know that the little thing went through those kind of things, and how she could even love again and trust people. But she does, and she has so much love in her little heart. And oh, Hannah, thank you. I think that Hannah might have rescued me too, because I had just lost my little Poom dog. And for those of you who don't know, I had a Chihuahua for close to 12 years, and his name was Poom. And it's like with a P as in Paul, but and it's Pume is how I spelled it, but it's pronounced like poom, like boom, like POOM. But anyway, Oh, little Poom was such a blessing, and he loved his mama so much. But a lot of times, when these little dogs get in double digits, with their years, they develop heart conditions and different things, and that's what happened to Poom. And I choose to believe that he had such a big heart that, that was, I think it's apropos. Oh goodness, God bless you, little Hannah. Oh, the little thing sneezed, guys. But Hannah came along just a couple of weeks after little Poom had died, and my neighbor basically helped me find out about her, and I wasn't thinking that I could love again that quickly, but it happened, guys, and I'm so happy that little Hannah came my way. But they had to sew her arms and legs back on. She looked like a Frankenstein nightmare, and then all skinny on top of that. But even within a month, which I can't believe it happened that fast because I wasn't a food pusher on her. I knew she was more dehydrated than anything. And when you do rescue the animals down at the animal shelter, they have to make sure that they're spayed or neutered as well. And so she had to go through all of that, and of course that means that she couldn't have puppies or have babies, and I guess that had something to do with me calling her Hannah, like the woman in the Bible that couldn't have children or didn't think she could, and prayed to the Lord and cried and said, I will, if you will give me a son, I will, he will be dedicated to you, and his life will be, and surely that's where Samuel came from. He was one of the greatest prophets in the Old Testament, and prophesied over King David when he was just a little shepherd boy, that he would be the king of Israel. And I hope I'm not telling any of that wrong, guys, but that's where her name came from. And I love you all so much, and thank you for everything that you do, and please pray for Dodie. She is the sweetest person, and talk about someone with a big heart. She's such a blessing, and so sweet and good, and just some people are just easier. It's like easy like Sunday morning, and she's one of those people. And I love you, Dodie, if you're watching. And um I think that sometimes we're led to certain people in the brethren, and I believe it'll be that way later. Like even when we're with the Lord, that we'll just migrate. We'll think we'll love everybody. We'll be without our sin nature and all of that. And so it'll be easier to love everybody, right? But either way, guys, I think we'll have a tendency to migrate towards certain people more than others, even then. So anyway, guys, I love you all, and I'm sure that we will talk real soon.